Welcome back to the Simon Show. I am a co-host. My name is Zenani Sithole, and today we have Lehlogonolo Mabitsi, soccer player, photographer, filmmaker, and fashion designer and entrepreneur. Hi Lehlogonolo, how are you?
Hi.
Good. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay. So my name is Lehlogonolo Mabitsi, and I'm from Kopani, Limpopo, and I went to St. Brendan's High School, and now I'm here pursuing my career as a filmmaker and hustling, of course.
Okay, so mostly we want to get a picture of who you are. And I see you're wearing your own brand, Rebellious Clothing. Can you tell us a bit about that, how the company started, and what made you create it?
Okay. So Rebellious Clothing started back in 2017, and back then there was this friend of mine who also had a brand by the name of Nukupukubi. So I got inspired by him, and I also was like, nah, if this guy can do it, I can also do it. So I went to him, asked for some advices here and there, and he plugged me. He wasn't stingy on anything, and from there we went on to design the logo. And then at first it was Root Boys. From Root Boys, I was chilling, but thinking about everything, and it just didn't make sense. I was thinking on if like Root Boys or a ladies rocking the Root Boys, it just didn't make sense. So I had to come up with a name. So a friend of mine, Marcelo, my best friend, you know. So it was like, nah, let's make it rebellious, because like there was already a logo, and the logo had RB in it. So we had to find a name that was relating to the logo. So from there, I didn't know the meaning of rebellious back in the time, and then from there, people was just asking me, what does rebellious mean? What is rebellious? And I also didn't know what it means. And that is because I changed schools, and he left. I left him at the previous school. So from there, I was all alone now, and I had to face reality. People asking me about the name, what does rebellious mean? You're not a rebellious type of person. So I went to do my own research, of which I found out that rebellious is someone who's not willing to obey. You know. So now I had to switch it, and put it in a positive way, because most of the people, when they hear the name rebellious, they just think of negative things. So from there, did my own research, and I came up with a definition, which was being rebellious is when you look the society in the face and say, I know who you want me to be, but I'm going to show you who actually am I. So I think the definition is based on my primary experience. So back in primary, or back in the days, there was this thing, black was associated with something that was ugly, and my complexion was quite dark at the time, now because of the lighting, I think it's so they were like, so Black Jesus, those kind of names, and that really affected my self-esteem. I didn't have confidence in myself, started lacking here and there. So I changed schools. So from changing schools, I think that was my transforming moment, because when I got to the other school, people appreciated me for who I am. They were like, when I'm only Black Beauty. I was like, oh, okay. For me, it was a new term. And that's when I started like accepting myself for who I am. So fast forward, and then that's when I came up with the definition of rebellious, and looking on what I went through, I was like, nah, I can actually
So would you say Rebellious Clothing is more for people who want to break the mold, break out of stereotypes that society boxes them in?
Yes, definitely.
And do you feel like you've done that with your clothing, that reflects in your clothing?
Yeah, I think I've done it, and I'm still doing it. We're still at the developing stage. We're still at the developing stage where now we're just trying to raise brand awareness. But daily, I think we're growing, and people are starting to realize it, and they're noticing what we're doing.
You told me that there's someone who inspired you to grow the brand. So, how is your relationship with him right now in the market?
So since I changed schools, we never spoke or anything. So, but we're following each other on social media, and can't say we're communicating, just interacting each other's content. And,
Last time you told me that you wish to grow the business in such a way that you want to have a farm where you grow your own cotton, and that's where the whole thing will start. So, looking at the bigger vision, how you are planning to be able to reach that kind of dream?
Okay. So at this moment, we also remember I told you about how we supply local brands, and we also do printing services. So that is the whole vision that we just trying to add up, And as I said, we just trying to push with something that is more approachable. So I think starting here, whereby we supply and print for other brands, connects to when we'll be also supplying, and from there it will be our own products. We'll be manufacturing the cotton, making t-shirts, making hoodies, making sweaters, pants, tracksuit, and yeah.
So, talking about printing some other stuff, you mean if maybe I wanna buy a hoodie like this one, and I want to print it Marcel Simon show, I can come to you, or maybe if someone out there wanna print out something different besides Rebellious, or buy Rebellious and wanna add some printing, is that possible?
Yes, it is possible, and at this moment, Rebellious has a membership. So once you sign up to the membership, you have access to personal customization, you have access to free deliveries, massive discounts for up to like 50%. We also have offer birthday packages. So if your girlfriend, your friend, family member is celebrating their birthday, you can just hit us up, and then we're gonna organize something for you.
So, like, what does it take for one to have a membership? Like, for now, I want to have a membership. How can I get the membership? What are the requirements?
Okay, so signing up for the membership is free, and then to sign up, we only need your name and surname, contact details, your location, social media accounts, email, and your date of birth.
So, like, after signing up, maybe someone in the audience was like, I want to sign up. So, like, if you sign up, you said it's for free, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a monthly payment, or it's just everything is free?
Everything's free.
That's nice. That's nice,
Yeah.
man.
So when you say we, who are the people behind Rebellious Clothing?
So we, first of all, Rebellious is 100% equity, and we are my brand ambassadors, people I work with, people I collaborate with, and also Rebellious is not just a clothing brand. It is a diverse business, or I can say, because now we're planning on opening or having our own record label, where our artists will be actually wearing our merchandise, So, and also already I can just say we have 2 people who go by the name Rebellious Brothers, you know. So they are already under the record label at the moment, and also the vision now is to have 100% of our supply chain, which will be like planting from cotton to manufacturing it up until you see the t-shirts, you see the hoodies, and everything. So now we're just starting off with something that is more approachable.
Okay, so your overall plan is to like start from the ground up,
Yeah.
making your own cotton, manufacturing your own, selling, marketing. That's great. You did speak a little bit about 100% equity. Do you want to explain to the viewers what exactly that means?
Okay, so 100% equity means that I run and have 100% ownership of
Business.
the business, and there are no investments or anything at the moment. So started it from my own pocket, and
Okay. And these Rebellious Brothers for your record label, did the name, were they already called Rebellious Brothers? Was that still in the works?
so these guys, they approached me, you know, they were like, we love what you do and we're interested, you know, and then they were like, can we use the name Rebellious, because it's a person and his brother, they're like siblings, you know, so that's where Rebellious Brothers comes in. Yeah.
I know the people that inspires me in life. For an example, I love Jimmy Kimmel a lot. He's a great comedian, great presenter. I love him a lot. So, what are the people in the market who currently inspires you? Say like, you know what? And I'm looking at that one. I believe that's man in the mirror. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I wanna do.
Okay. There are quite a few.
Yeah.
That's DJ's Boo,
Yeah.
Theo Baloi.
Yeah, that's
my
my
nigga,
guy.
that one.
That's my guy.
Yeah,
That's my guy.
yeah,
He's doing some
and
amazing
and Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So like you mentioned, like I just want to focus on these two South African people. Theo is the product of opportunities. That's
Yeah.
what he calls himself.
Yeah.
The man product of opportunities. Like looking at South African entrepreneurs who came from the dust of nowhere. Like he came from there's a place in Hammanskraal he said he's coming from before Alexander and all the stuff.
Yeah.
So looking at people who started from nowhere, Theo Baloyi once shared a story. Like he always shared the stuff that he's from Hammanskraal. He came to Gauteng to study. His father sold a Honda Palette.
Yeah.
You see, so you can see that it's from nowhere. You see, he became a product of opportunities. Looking at a young black South African who's a big entrepreneur today, what maybe the biggest lesson that you learned from him and DJ's book?
That you just need to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, believe in yourself and never give up.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing, even though it's tough. Keep pushing, and there'll be light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. That's amazing, bro. You know, just need to keep pushing. If you can fly, just run. If you can't run, just walk. If you can't walk, but just crawl. If you can't crawl, by all means, just
Yeah.
keep moving. So yeah, man. How can one buy Rebellious Clothing?
Okay. You can send us a WhatsApp at 067-019-0890 or DM us at Instagram or Facebook.
And what is in store for the Rebellious brand? Any new merchandise coming out? When can we expect music videos, the release of your artists? What's in plan for the next upcoming months?
Okay, so we're working on this new design, of which it's okay. If you check the T-shirt that I'm wearing right now, it's more like they may see it as a sweater, you know, but I'm wearing a sweater and a T-shirt on top. So now this T-shirt is the new design that we're trying to come up with, and we also having a music video coming up. There's artist that we're working with, local artist going by the name Kate Lyric. We'll be releasing a music video very soon, and you'll be seeing more of Rebellious Clothing in the music video. So, yeah.
Okay.
Now we're coming towards the end of winter, going to springs, from springs to summer. So what do you have for springs and summer?
So now we're working on the summer collection 22. Yeah, we're working on the summer collection.
Some shorts again, so
You know, yeah, shorts and shades, those kind of vibes.
I'll
So
go into
we-
Mauritius. It's such.
we did, yeah.
No man, stuff. Just keep pushing. No, just always believe in yourself. Sometimes there will be cynics. There will be people who are going to discourage you. There will be naysayers. You know, there will be people who are not going to believe in you.
Yeah.
Just remember that God always believes in you. You know, just keep pushing. That's it from myself, man. Never give up. You know, obviously, I'm going to rock my Rebellious soon. Just be patient with me.
yeah.
Is there something else you would like the viewers or the audience to know about you or about the clothing line? Just some last words.
Okay, so what I can say is your comfort is our mission.
Thanks for coming up, bro.
No, appreciate it.
Sure.
And that is it from me, your co-host on the Marcelo Show. My name is Zenani Sithole. On Instagram, you can find me as Zenani Sithole. Thank you so much, Lehlogonolo. Do you want to say maybe your Instagram handle where
Yeah.
we can find you?
Yeah. So on Instagram, you can find the Rebellious page on it's rebellious_clothing.sa, and then there's also rebellious_plug_n_films, and then there's also my personal account, which is rebellious_g_mabitsi.
Alright, just a reminder to like, follow and subscribe to the Marcelo Show. We should be coming out with videos every week on Monday. Thank you.